Alright, we're going to be working on page 203. Number 1, which number sentence below matches the picture below? Sorry, which number sentence matches the picture below? Fill in the circle next to the best answer. So I want to think about this before I even look at that. And I have 3 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 7 ninths. So I can think of it a couple ways. I know there might be some adding 7 ninths plus 7 ninths plus 7 ninths, or 7 ninths times 3. So let's go ahead and think about what would be the best answer. Well, 3 times 9 won't work because I don't have 9 wholes of anything. 3 sevenths, I don't have any 7 wholes of anything. But 3 times 7 ninths equals 21 ninths. That does work because I have 7 ninths 3 times. And that's just multiplying or adding. In this case, multiplying because that was my option. Write a 7-digit number with 9 in the thousandths place, 1 in the hundredths place, 4 in the tens place, 8 in the thousandths place, and 3 in all other places. So first I'm going to write out my digits. 1, or my blanks, 4 are my digits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to look at my values. I have thousands place, so that is my biggest value so far. Hundredths place, that's my smallest. And I have tens and thousandths place. So thousandths is my smallest and thousands is my biggest. So I'm going to come up here. Here I have thousandths, hundredths, tenths. And then 1, 2, 3, comma. Now I'm going to go back and fill this in. 9 in the thousands place. 1 in the hundredths place. 4 in the tens place. 8 in the thousandths place. And 2 in all other places. So my answer here is 9,242, and we say this number 218. Now I gotta think about the smallest value. Thousandths. THS there. Juan is driving 732 miles. If Juan's car travels about 31 miles on each gallon of gasoline, about how many gallons of gasoline will it take him to make the trip? So this is a division problem because his total is 732, and every gallon goes 31 miles. Sorry. To estimate this, I can think of this as 600 divided by 30, and remember we're just doing it numbers to easy to do in our head. And then that would tell me it would take about 20 gallons of gas. So now let's figure out how many gallons of gas it's actually going to take. So 732 divided by 31. 31 times 1 is 1. 31 times 2 might get me closer. 64. Now I'm going to do some subtraction. 13 minus 4 is 9. 6 minus 6. Now bring down the 2. Now let's see about what is 31 times 3. 93. Well, that's too far, so now I got to do 2 again. Subtract. Don't forget to regroup. 28. So I have 22 gallons and 28 miles left over, but we always want to round up, so he'll need about 23 gallons to do his trip. A puppy weighed 7/8 of a pound at birth and 2 1/4 pounds at age 2 weeks. how much weight did she gain from birth to the age of 2 weeks? That's going to be a subtraction problem. 7/8 is almost 1 pound, and 2 1/4 is about 2 pounds. So this little puppy probably gained about 1 pound in that 2 week, but I need 2 week time period, but I want the exact number. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my problem, 2 1/4 minus 7/8. And I'm going to notice a couple things. I notice our denominators are not the same, but I also have a mixed number. So before I do anything, I'm going to convert this mixed number to an improper fraction. Whole number times denominator is 8 plus 1 is 9. Fourths minus 7/8. Now I have unlike denominators though, so I'm going to count by fours and count by eighths, and know that my common denominator is going to be 8. So 7/8 stays the same. Now I got to think about this. 9/4 times what gives me 8. 4 times 2 is 8, and 2 times 9 is 18. So I have 18/8 minus 7/8 equals 11/8, and then we would divide. And report your remainder as a fraction. I would get 1 3/8. So that puppy gained about 1 3/8 pounds, which is kind of close to our estimate. How much would the value of the 4 in problem 2 change if it moved from one place to the left? So if it moved one place to the left, it would get bigger by 10. That 4 would, instead of being worth 10, it would be worth instead of being worth 40, it would be worth 400. Now if it moved back 1, it would be worth 1/10 as much, or you would be like dividing by 10. So instead of being worth 40, it would be worth 4.